All of us have habits we want to get rid of, from sudden bursts of anger and procrastination to unhealthy routines that impact our health or finances. These bad habits don't just affect us personally, they can harm how others perceive us. But did you know you don't have to force yourself to make drastic changes overnight to break free from them? In today's content, I'll share a highly effective approach to gradually letting go of bad habits and building a more peaceful life. This is a simple yet powerful method that lets you improve step by step without pressuring yourself to achieve instant results. 1. Bad habits. The hidden enemies in our lives. First, let's look at the impact of bad habits. Many of us struggle with issues like being late, putting off tasks, uncontrollable anger, or unprofessional behaviors. These habits may seem minor, but they can hold us back and affect both our mindset and how others see us. For instance, a habit of constantly being late can make people view you as unprofessional, even if that's not your intention. Another common example is losing your temper easily. Sometimes small issues cause us to lose control, leading to regret and exhaustion after every outburst. When these habits take root, they don't just drain our energy, they can also negatively affect our physical health. So how can we stop these habits without forcing ourselves to change too quickly? 2. The zero method. Pause to stabilize, prevent new negatives. Instead of pushing yourself to change completely all at once, you can start by using the zero method, a way to pause and reset to a zero state, preventing any new negatives from arising. This means you don't need to jump from a bad habit to a good one immediately. Instead, focus first on holding steady and avoiding any worsening of the habit. For example, if you struggle with anger, learn to avoid situations that trigger you. Don't push yourself to become calm instantly. Just try to pause and bring your mood to a neutral state. This method can also be applied to financial issues. When facing financial challenges, instead of trying risky quick fixes, pause to prevent any new debt. By stabilizing your current debt and avoiding further debt, you create a base for gradual improvement. 3. Specific stories for illustration. To help you visualize this, I'll share some stories about people who use the zero method to gradually let go of bad habits. These examples show how people found peace by making steady, small adjustments. Example of anger management. Imagine someone who easily loses their temper in difficult situations. Each outburst not only hurts those around them, but also leaves them feeling exhausted. To change, they didn't try to be calm right away. Instead, they practiced the zero method by simply reminding themselves to pause whenever they felt anger building. In moments of potential anger, they would remove themselves from the situation if possible and aim for a neutral response. Over time, they found themselves feeling calmer and thinking more clearly. By just holding back from reacting excessively, they gradually built up their ability to manage emotions. Example of financial management. Someone else was facing debt problems. In their rush to pay off debt quickly, they took on risky investments, only to see their finances worsen. To stabilize their situation, they decided to apply the zero method by avoiding any new debts or risky financial moves. By simply stopping further debt, they gradually managed to start paying down what they owed, leading to a more stable and balanced life. Example of procrastination. A common habit many people have is procrastinating until the last minute, causing stress. Someone who regularly procrastinated would find themselves rushing at deadlines and often making mistakes. Instead of forcing a sudden change, they used the zero method to simply avoid adding extra pressure. They broke tasks into small steps and did a little each day without setting unrealistic deadlines. This allowed them to gradually find peace in their work and improve their efficiency. 4. Conclusion: the power of zero in breaking bad habits. When it comes to breaking a bad habit, there's no need to go from bad to good immediately. The zero method helps you start by pausing and avoiding any worsening of the situation. This approach allows you to stabilize and control things before fully transitioning to positive change. If you're facing bad habits or difficult challenges, remember that just stopping to control yourself at a neutral state is already a success. By applying the zero method, you can gradually break bad habits and move toward a healthier, more peaceful life. Believe that every big change starts with the smallest steps.